Welcome back to my video. Today's topic will be regarding FNU. FNU stands for First Name Unknown. So how many of you have FNUs in front of your name, right? Or you know people who have FNUs? Honestly, I have not seen other nationals with FNUs. It's only the Tibetans so far that I have known. I will be wrong to say that all Tibetans get FNUs when they issued visa from US Embassy in India, because I did not have one, but I know a lot of people who did. So my first suggestion or advice would be to check on your visa if you have FNU attached in front of your name. If you do, please have it changed, especially to the immigrant nurses, because it might be a little hassle there, but it's worth when you come here and when you are especially continuing with your nursing verification process and all that. So those of you who have FNUs and are already here and are wondering what has to be done with the name, then let me share with you that when you do the CGFNS process, the verification process for your nursing school and all that, you can just have your name, original name, written in the applications, because back in India, in the school that you completed, you did not have FNU, right? So you can have that names written in the application. So when CGFNS completes or incompletes your process, verification process, the paper or all the documents automatically goes after a certain period to New York State Department of Education. So that's the destination that will be going. So when you have your CGFNS process in process, your duty, since your name does not or will not match the names that you had in India, you need to submit a form that says name and address change form. All right. So when you type in name and address change form, New York State Department of Education, you will see a form there. So that form actually states you to submit certain documents like your old social security and your old passport and your new, but since you do not have all those things, so your duty is to send proof that has your name as a Tsering Palden versus FNU Tsering Palden. So FNU Tsering Palden proof will all be my nursing documents, right? And my photo with my name proof in front of your IC, right? And then your FNU proof will be the visa that says FNU Tsering Palden, and then your green card and your state ID, all the documents that you have FNUs. So that will be your proof or the documents that you will need to send. So in that form, right, I just want to bring out two main points, right, because I have people asking me like what should I be writing here and writing here, right? So the first one, name currently on record, so that will be your original name, like Tsering Palden. So that will be your original name, which says name currently on record. So that's number one. Number two is social security. Number three is date of birth. Number four is contact information. 5 is type of change, so you can check on either name, either address, or both. So it's just name change, you just tick on name. All right. So number 6, effective date of change. I just happened to call this morning to New York State Department of Education, and I spoke to the staff there, and according to her say, it is the date when your name got changed. So when I got my visa and I have FNU, so that's the date that you're going to mention here, effective date of change. That's number 6. So number 7 is licensure status in New York State, and That's section 1. In section 2, you have 2 columns that says name currently on record. So name currently on record will be Siring Palden, first name and last name, right? And then the other side it says new name. So in new name, your first name will be FNU, that's first name unknown, and your last name will be Siring Palden. So that's the thing that you'll be writing over. And if you have any address change form, the next section will be about address change, address currently on record and new address. All right. And then the section 3, you just have to sign, date, and then send to the address that says New York State Education Department Office of Profession. All right. So if you have FNU, you have to make sure that you send this form to New York State Department of Education and then verify with them again, because they will have your name without FNU, and when you go to take your exam and when your documents, right, when you have to prove yourself, you have to take an ID and photo proof there while taking the exam. So since your document here in US has FNU and the nursing papers that were verified does not have FNU, it will not match and you will not be allowed to sit for the exam. I know there have been people, a few of them, who had such incidences, and that is why I thought it is important to address if you are not aware about it. Alright, so this is about the name change and address change. So the next thing I would like to introduce is about my very dear friend who will be talking in the next video that will be coming Wednesday. She's none other than Tenzin Chodinla, who has completed her Bachelor of Nursing from Jane College of Nursing, worked as a nurse in Operation Theater for 2 years, and as a nurse educator in diabetes or for diabetes patients in Max Hospital in Delhi for about 3 years. So she has an experience of about more than 5 years in the clinical aspect. And it's been only 2 years since she immigrated to Canada. She's currently in Toronto, and she's already a nurse, a registered nurse. She finished all her verification process, wrote her exams, and she has started to work as a registered nurse in Toronto. So let us hear a brief introduction about herself. So stay tuned for the next video on Wednesday.
Hello and Tashi Dile to all. My name is Tenzin Chodin and I'm currently based in Toronto, Canada, and I'm currently practicing as a nurse very recently. So first of all, I would like to thank my very good friend Siring Palden for bringing out this platform, which I feel will be very helpful for many of the aspiring immigrant nurses who wish to come to US or Canada or any part of the world and practice again as a nurse, because I know that there are a lot of difficulties. Many people are not aware about what to do and what not to do. So this is a heads up video for our next video, which is on which I would be talking mainly on immigrant nurses who are aspiring to come to Canada, on what are the things that you can do before coming here and what are the things that you can expect, and the process of enrolling yourself as a nurse here in Canada, and what are the examinations to be written. So in detail I shall speak to you in the next video. So see you in the next video. Thank you to all.